Hey, what's up, folks? Uncle Jesse here in Chelsea. I'm actually on 15th Street. I'm on 15th Street between the 8th and 9th Avenue. And I'm going to take you through a tour of, this is my hair. I'm taking you a tour through 9th Avenue and from 15th Street all the way down, all the way up, actually, and see how it looks nowadays. So bear with me. So switch over the camera to show my friend Doris. This is the building where she used to live, I believe. And I just wanted to show you that building. So let's walk over to 9th Avenue now. So folks, that was my building. That was my friend's building that I showed you. Her name is Doris. She's a dear friend of mine on Facebook. And that's where she apparently she used to live there. Actually, not apparently, she actually lived there. And I hope I got the right building. Anyway, folks, that's what the building was. Now I'm walking up to 9th Avenue. Let me show you stores around here. This is new here. Coffee room. There's a barber shop in the middle of nowhere. I never seen that. And yeah, folks, it's okay. A lot of these buildings have been restored. Across the street is Mount Sinai Hospital. This used to be the old Port Authority building, and then it's a Google building upstairs. And look at this, look at the side of this. Look at this new house. This is new. They tore down the house that was there. This is a townhouse for sale. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. And this is a Mount Sinai Hospital, some kind of a medical center for minor hospital. And all these buildings have been restored and fixed up, but they're very old buildings here in Chelsea, and but they've been restored. It's amazing. So folks, I'm now on the corner of 15th Street and 9th Avenue. Behind me is the Homestead Steakhouse. You can see that with that cow. Where that cow is up there, you can see the cow. And this is let me zoom in on that. You can see the cow is still up there. It's been up there since I was a kid. God knows how long that cow has been up there. Old Homestead. Okay. And folks, across the street, is amazing. Last time I was over here, this was a lumber yard. On the corner of 15th Street and 9th Avenue, it was a lumber yard. And it was something else after that. But this is amazing. I just came, I was here by maybe a year, 2 years ago, whatever. There's a building. There's a store underneath. It's called Starbucks Reserve Roastery, which I guess belongs to Starbucks. And there's an apartment building up on top, I think. No, it's not an apartment building. Some kind of an office building or something. But let me show you how it's amazing. Look at this building. This is on the corner of 15th Street and 9th Avenue. And it's amazing. And across the street, you see the Chelsea Market. That's the Chelsea Market there. Let me zoom in on that. There goes the Chelsea Market. Okay. And there's tables and everything set up outside so people can eat now. So down the block, you'll see tables and all kind of stuff that people can eat. And so, yeah. So let's start walking uptown. Going up, I'm on 15th Street. I'm going to walk up. Behind me, actually in front of me, you'll see it used to be the old Port Authority buildings, converted into the Google building. Let me see, it says Google, that whole big building that used to belong to Port Authority years ago, many years ago, before my time. And this is the Chelsea Market, which is semi-closed. All the people are eating outside. And there's a bunch of stores. This is a neighborhood store here. This is it's quite amazing, this area here. And this corner here is some kind of a restaurant here in the corner. I'm in the corner of 16th Street. And there goes the Chinese bar, Chinese food. And look at the block up here. This is I'm on corner 15th Street, actually 16th Street and 9th Avenue. And I'm filming and people are looking at me, so that's why I don't know. So folks, across the street is where it used to be the Merchant Marine building, and then they converted it into a convent house. And then after that, there was there's some kind of restaurant and stuff like that. So I've reached down the Fulton houses, the projects down in Chelsea, from 15th Street all the way up to 19th Street. And let me show you the building I'm talking about across the street. Okay, so there goes what used to be the Merchant Marine building. And then you have a restaurant out there, people eating outside. Of course, you have the Fulton houses here. This is, oh look, a new stand here. This is new, this newspaper stand. And yeah. Folks, everything, there's all kind of stuff out here in the street. The streets are weird, and there's a pirate standing in front of me, and I'm gonna show you. So folks, yeah, so I'm down the Fulton houses, and it's amazing that they actually have a sign down here that says meatpacking. Let me show you. So people can drive down and it says meatpacking district, and I'm in the corner of 17th Street and 9th Avenue. Across the street, there's been here for, actually this building here is 117. This is where my godparents used to live, and I practically grew up there with my I used to visit my godparents very often. And down the block, 17th Street, is I-70, the school that I attended. And let me zoom in on that store, Alaska. It's been there for freaking like 99 years. It's probably, I mean, I doubt if it's the same owners, but the store still remains the same name. And my mother, I used to go in there with my mother years ago when we used to come visit my godparents. We would go in there. I would go in there to buy potato chips and soda or whatever stuff it was, and it's quite amazing. And let me show you across the street more. All these stores are all new. Alaska. There's pizza shop. There used to be a candy store there called Lawman's. There used to be a liquor store for many years. A liquor store. Come on, cars, get out of my way. So there used to be a liquor store for many years. It was one of the last stores that was there. In the corner there was a dry cleaners. There was a pharmacy there for many years also as well. There was a delicatessen there for many years, and a lot of stuff has changed. This whole place. I mean, they actually renting this place because the landlords. And this is one. I'm going to show you 117. And my godparents, they lived on the 3rd floor, the 3F, and yeah, a lot of has changed. Let me show you the. Oh, she got lights. Okay. Let me show you the Fulton Community, the Fulton Community Center, which right now is closed, but it's all new. It's all been, the whole front has been built outward, and it used to be 2 flat doors there, and now it's all fixed up. So yeah, folks. So a lot has changed. A lot has changed down here. The stores, all these places are just crazy, So folks, I'm going to show you. I'm in the corner now of 18th Street, and I'm going to show you how it looks. And this is, look at this building down on 10th Avenue. And this is all new. All these buildings are new. And this is, there goes with the big building there in Fulton. And it's crazy. It really is. It's a lot. Like I said, a lot of changes. And if you lived down here in Fulton years ago and you come back now, you won't recognize it. It's down on 10th Avenue and 11th Avenue. It's all changed. Let me show you, of course, all the places across the street. All this is all new. I think it was part of the. Let me zoom this out. The Fulton. The basketball court across the street. We got a pizza shop across the street called Gotham Pizza. Across the street over there used to be a TV repair shop that a friend of mine's in the CB days his father used to own that place. It was a senior repair shop or something many years ago. It was in the corner there, and now the building's being torn down, and probably I don't know what's going up there next. So folks, let me show you across the street. That I said in the corner, that building is being torn down. These are all new, these are all new businesses. There's one there that's up for rent. There you go, retail space for rent. There's a cleaner there. In the corner there, the building's being torn down. There's a restaurant. There used to be an antique place. I remember they used to sell antiques. Now it's a restaurant, and yeah, a lot of it has changed. So, folks, behind me is what used to be a meat market. There was a fish market there, and now I don't know what the hell it is. I see ice outside, so I don't know if it's a fish market, but it doesn't look like a fish market to me. It's got, let me see, it's got, what is it? It looks like a fancy, it's a fancy fish market with artwork and all kind of stuff. So I don't know what the hell this is, but this is I don't know what the hell. So much noise. For those who from Fulton who remember this old guy Frank who had a deli here. This used to be the deli, Frank's Deli. He was there for many years, and now it turned it into a smoking shop. And in the corner there used to be a cleaners. Well, folks, I just ran into an old timer from Chelsea, a young kid. He's well, I say kid because he's 52, 53. I thought he was younger than that. But anyway, I ran into him, and we must have talked for about a half hour. This kid, I keep calling him a kid. He remembers everybody by name and by building where they lived in and everything. I mean, the guy is a true historian. His name is Teddy, and his grandmother's name was Epi, for those who remember. And I mean, it's amazing how this kid remembers everything. So we had a good talk, and I'm in the corner of 20th Street, and like I said, behind me is where Frank's Deli used to be, and the corner used to be a washing machine place. And then let's take you down the block. Let's go further up. So, folks, I'm on the corner of 20th Street and 9th Avenue. Let me show you across the street. And across the street used to be years ago used to be a stationery store there. And then there used to be right there somewhere around there used to be a butcher shop, a meat market. And then there was a bunch of antique stores here and what have you. It's changed a lot. It's changed a lot. And this is monastery. Let me back this up a bit. Okay, there we go. And this is on the corner of 20th Street and 9th Avenue. And a lot of changes. It's a lot of changes, folks. A lot of these restaurants, of course, they're outside. And hopefully soon they'll be back inside. Let me show you. I'm walking down where the monastery used to be. If you can see that, this whole thing has been all changed, and it's all different now. And you can see let me see if I can background here. This whole thing. It's an apartment building now. Well, I don't know what it is. This is the lobby here. Yeah, folks, a lot of has changed. Now across the street, I'm going to show you across the street. It's one of the oldest buildings here in Chelsea, and this house is. Let me just switch this around here. This building there is one of the oldest buildings here in Chelsea, and. Folks, there used to be this fruit stand has been here for many years, and I'm on the corner of 22nd, and this is a grocery store that's been here, fruit market that's been here for many years on the corner of 22nd and 9th Avenue. Let me take years ago. Let me take you across the street here. This is a Rite Aid on 9th Avenue and 22nd, but years ago it used to be a supermarket called the International, and my mother used to shop there. And then in the corner used to be the washing machines in there, and then across the street was There was a meat market place, a butcher shop. There was a barber shop there years ago too. There was a bar. Now it's a meatball shop, and there's a pizza shop, and of course the diner in the corner, Chelsea Square, and a lot of it's changed. A lot of it's changed. So there goes across the street. So over here it's called the rail line, and the rail line used to be Moonstruck, and then Chelsea Square, and it's all changed a lot. There's a lot of unfortunately, because of the pandemic, there's a lot of homeless people out here. They're harassing the people eating outdoors. I just saw an argument with the restaurant guy was trying to get rid of a homeless lady in a wheelchair screaming, and people are eating outdoors. And unfortunately, you know, these people are out here and they're homeless, they're sick, they have no place to go, and you know they're looking for. So it's getting bad. You know, it's just bad. This is only the beginning, and even when they find a cure for this pandemic, it's going to take many years for New York City to recover from the pandemic. You know, the economy is going to be in trouble, and it's going to be bad to recover. So, folks, behind me in that corner used to be a store called Wayland's. It was like a pharmacy type, and they used to sell, you know, and they had a bench counter there. They used to sell malted milks and grilled cheese and stuff like that. And that was in a corner called Wayland's. And then it turned into numerous other businesses, and then it was a bank, and now it's empty actually. So it's unbelievable. The cop car's trying to get through, and this lady can't drive, and she so let me show you where Wayland's is. Wayland's is right there in the corner, and this is what it is. Let me switch this around. There you go. This is where Wayland's used to be, and I'm passing underneath the scaffold of all this scaffolding in New York. There used to also be a stationery store here. An old guy, forgot his name. There used to be a little small stationery store here. Now, one of the oldest to me since I was a kid here in Chelsea is this liquor store. This liquor store has been here forever. I mean, this is amazing, and it's still. I don't know how it's still here. It's still here. It's amazing that this liquor store is still here. Here comes some homeless people all over the streets, begging for money. I can't do this. So, folks, I'm now I am on 24th Street, and of course I am passing where our beloved Jimmy's was, back here. Okay, where the Jimmy's was, and let me in the corner there's a business that's supposed to be opening up soon. It's probably held up because of the pandemic. Cake Masters used to be there. There used to be a beauty parlor over here, a stationery store, the bank in the corner, and and over here behind me, after Jimmy's, was the fish place, and then there was the pizza shop was over here, which is another business opening soon. I don't know when. It used to be the pizza shop, and then we had Big Lou's behind me. This was behind me was Big Lou's, the candy store for many years, and then it turned into the barber shop, Peter and Charles. And there was a TV repair shop over here. There was a shoe repair. You know, a lot of stuff here. A lot of stuff. And let me, folks, and behind me was Grant's Bar. Used to where the deli is Grant's Bar. So yeah. So yeah, folks, things have changed, and so folks, I've reached 25th Street, and this is a 20-minute video, and I hope I can download it because my phone's giving me problems when I try to download anything beyond 15 minutes. So hopefully I'll be able to download this video, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you guys, I did a lot of walking. I don't know how much I'm going to be walking after my surgery on my foot next Friday. And wish me well for that. And like I said, I won't be able to be doing those walking tours. You know, I'll probably rent one of those little carts. I'm probably gonna rent one or get a wheelchair or something. But don't worry, I'll be around. And if anything, I'll post some old videos that I have that some people might not have seen, and we'll take it from there. And I have a lot of photos that I'm pretty sure you guys will enjoy. So let me just turn quick and show you 415. This is 415. This is the Whitey Park here. There goes a fake ice cream truck, because when we were kids it used to be Mr. Softy, and but I guess Mr. Softy doesn't come around anymore. I don't know what happened. So this is the Whitey, what we used to call the Whitey Park. I don't know if that's PC anymore, where Mr. Softy used to park. Now there's a thing, 425, 420, 415. Okay, so yeah, folks, I hope you guys enjoy this walk through. I done it, you know, I do it for you. I enjoy doing these walkthroughs for you. And anyway, I just don't hate, you know, people on top of me. This guy was like going on top of me and stuff. So anyway, folks, with that said, have a great weekend. Stay safe. Love you guys, and love my Chelsea. And if you want to go see some of my other videos, go on YouTube. There's a page called Chelsea in My Heart, and you'll see a lot of my videos there of Chelsea and all those other good stuff. Okay, so talk to you guys later.